Dário Afonso, Managing Director at ACM in Portugal. Dário has been a long-time friend and key partner of Volk After Sales Experts, having done many joint projects together over the years, and there's no one more expert, no one more knowledgeable about the local Portuguese aftermarket than Dário. So handing it over to Dário.
Hi, my name is Afonso, it's Dário Afonso, and I'm going to talk about the Portuguese market. So I will share my presentation with you. So, Portugal is in a new lockdown again because of coronavirus. So it's not being easy to control this virus in my country. So to the question, is this a common crisis or what? I try to give an answer. So the world has stopped, and it never happened before. So something very strange happened. We were all a bit afraid the consequences of this stopped. So first of all, we had an health crisis, then economic crisis, and then a social crisis. All those three crises had impact on people, unfortunately. So people's main concerns are fear of contagion and future uncertainty. The new normal today is using masks and hands disinfectant. We developed new ways of say hello. We are facing fear of using public transport, car sharing and ride sharing, even of using restaurants and hotels. We fight daily against our nature. We can't hug, we can't kiss. We are reprogramming our brains. We are changing secular behaviors. So we are facing pandemic pain. It's not being easy. Some of us are on this stage almost 1 year. So not being easy. Major challenges ahead. Managing in pandemic environment. Managing people with distraction and fear. We have a recession ahead. Nobody knows about their dimension or duration. So uncertainty again. It's the first time we have to manage business under a world health crisis. So never happened before. All of us, we are learning, in a learning process. So welcome to the VUCA world. Everybody was talking about VUCA in the last year, especially in the business schools. But today you are actually living on this VUCA world. We also are living in a roller coaster business. In the last year, we start the year 2020 smoothly and nice. Then everything stopped in March and April. Then in August, September exploded again. Tremendous business. And now it stopped again. So it's really a roller coaster. So to the question, is it just another crisis? My answer is no. No, even because we have to pay attention to people, to our colleagues, to our co-workers, to our suppliers, to our clients, to our families, to our friends. We have to pay attention to people. We have pandemic fatigue as a new disease, and this new disease impact on companies, on our business, because of productivity. So lessons learned in 2020. So in a period of days, we had to adapt to a new world, and most of us have done it. Warp speed change is possible when the other option is not an option. So some changes that we have postponed for months, years and years, all of a sudden we had to do it. and we have made it. And it was quite interesting what is going on in some companies. So we are more and more homo digitalis because people is more and more and more online. Last year, we were more focused in the news. Last year was the webinar year. Everybody was looking for information. Everybody was looking what is going on around the world regarding the coronavirus, regarding the business, regarding the industry. So I think that 2020 was the webinar here. Also from the learning point of view, dramatic change from classroom to virtual class. It was on the schools, on universities, on companies, and all of a sudden, people find out that virtual class could work, had to work, because we had no other option. So social distancing without relational distance was, and it still is, the big challenge. So when you don't have an option of being present with other people, you have to find out another ways to do it. And with these communication digital platforms like Zoom, Teams, WhatsApp, Skype, whatever, all people were in communication. So it was very, very, very interesting. And I believe this is something that is still going on in the future. The home office, a challenge for employees and employers. I think that we are in the learning curve on this process. A lot will happen in the near future. I'm pretty sure on that. So with the lockdown, most people had time to think about their life priorities and time management. And that had an impact when people returned to companies. So one thing that I would like to point it out was the importance of the Portuguese automotive associations, especially the PAI ACAB, because they have launched a lot of initiatives to the sector, very important initiatives to the sector. And with this new lockdown, I'm pretty sure that some of these initiatives will happen again. So companies need to focus more in the finance side of the business. Okay, for many years, focus was sales and market share. And last year, the focus was cash flow and assets. I believe that this year and the next ones, the focus will be cash flow and assets. So emerging trends and technologies. A lot of acquisitions, at least from big groups here in Portugal, happened last year. One thing that also is changed from the vehicles manufacturers' point of view is the client strategy. In the past, it was client strategy from departments, but this is changing. So the idea is to have the client in the center, and no matter if the client wants after sales, a new car or used car, as one person to assist him. So no doubt that aftermarket is online, but the most interesting is that even the small ones, the small parts distributors, are demanding online shops. This was not the fact before 2020. So it's also a change. So aftermarket goes green. I think that most of the people are aware that PSA Group acquired B-Parts. B-Parts is a Portuguese company focused on reusable automotive parts. So with this acquisition, PSA, through the Distrigo platforms, now they can offer to the clients OEM, Euro Repar, green parts, and EAM. So it's also again something that is happening in the Portuguese market, and it's quite interesting, the market reaction to that. So technology. We have a tendency of less distributors, but more point of sales. And for that, software to optimize capillary distribution, it's very important. It's becoming more and more and more important. So I give you here 3 examples of parts distributors. One is Leilies, another one is Create Business, and another one is Roda Packers. They have developed customized multi-service digital platforms for their clients, the workshops. So they became all of a sudden digital solution providers because they have customized digital platforms for workshops. But the most interesting thing is that they have in-house development and production of those platforms, of those solutions. So it's also a huge change on this area. So a new mindset loading is happening. Digital ecosystem is something that we all are facing. So thinking outside of the box, it's more and more and more important. And sometimes you don't have the wrong idea, just the wrong timing. Look to this scooter in 1916. So all crises bring opportunities and teachings. So I hope will be the case for this crisis that we are facing. So thank you. Thank you very much for watching. Okay. I'm here to assist you and stay safe. Thank you. Thank you for watching.